be. You got to shut one down, though, or it'll try all night to hook to one. We only want to stream to two. I can't see it on my glasses. What? You got to answer when a school board member calls. What's up? What?
Hello and welcome back to DeKalb High School. We're glad to have you with us for our homecoming game. It is currently the DeKalb Barons versus East Noble Knights. It is going to be an exciting game, full of energy. The new stands are filling up as we speak. The student section is looking big, and many more are joining us. I'm Wyatt Nepper, and I'm here with
Ryan Baker here to join Wyatt Nepper, and it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be a good night of football. Two very good teams playing each other. Hopefully we see a good close game, and maybe the Barons pull one out.
Yeah, they're going to have a tough game ahead. East Noble's been doing well this season. They're 3-0. DeKalb is 2-1. But looking forward, DeKalb has done very well. Xavier Bell, one of their leading receivers, is number 14 in Indiana. East Noble also has some key players.
Yeah, East Noble key players. You're looking at the Alex and Austin Phillips brother duo there. Riley Biddle. But overall, we're gonna pretty evenly matched as far as the skill position. The big difference is East Noble has a very large, very experienced line, where DeKalb comes in with kind of a younger line with less experience. So I think that's going to be your key to the game, is who wins the battle up front.
Yeah, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Eli McCormick, we'll see how he does handling that pressure, seeing how quickly he can make those plays. Definitely going to be interesting to see how they're able to handle that East Noble line.
Hey, good to be back with you guys. I just got here, so I'm jumping in a couple seconds late. But, man, thanks for being here tonight, Ryan. Thanks for being here, Wyatt. Great crew tonight here again. Joey Hopper joining us as our lead engineer tonight. Emma Books on camera. Gavin on the field with our remote camera tonight. So, got a great crew working the game tonight. We can't wait to bring you a phenomenal football game. Baker, I got to join in with you. I do think, we got to test the two defenses here. We got some seasoned veteran players coming into this game 3-0. Although, DeKalb's coming in 2-1, one of their best starts in a long, long time. So if they can gather that energy and we can continue to move the ball tonight and stop them just a few times. I mean, we know we're not going to get them 4 and out every single time. It's just the way it is. But we've got to come up with some big plays to stop a couple first downs and protect field coverage. And if we can protect field depth, I think the Barons can hang with them. I really, really do.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who wins the battle at the line. We have very good receivers, very good quarterback. Like we saw, we struggled up front, and that hurt us the entire night. If our line plays like they did the last 2 games, we're 3-0 now.
Well, I agree with that totally. And I think we were having some discussions today in class. It's an important game, but the first 4 plays are important. It's the lineman that's going to go the extra second. It's that hit that's going to make the difference, that's going to send a message to the other team like that's the way it's going to be all night. And if our boys can just come out and do that tonight, I truly believe that they can hang with East Noble tonight and protect them. We've protected the run very well this year. I mean, there's been a few big plays, but, if we can do that, I think we're going to be solid. But, that's why we kind of play the game, right?
That's right. You never know what's going to happen in Friday night football. You can have a very close game, or it can be, not so close game.
Well, Wyatt, you were talking about our young quarterback, Eli McCormick, okay? I mean, what's your take on it? You think he's going to be okay against this high-pressure defense tonight?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a test for him to see how he handles it. Him and his receivers both, because that extra pressure, I mean, that's also going to work into the receivers, rushers, and they're all going to feel that. It's just going to be interesting to see their dynamics and how they're able to adapt to this team. But like he was saying, we're coming off of 2 wins. There's some high bearing confidence. I've seen multiple players in class, Brady Kohler, who has talked about how well they believe they can take this.
Yes, we will pause quickly for the national anthem.
Okay. Nice job and so much more
Performing that was the DeKalb Chamber Singers and other DeKalb choirs as well, the beginning boys and girls choirs.
Yeah, so was your voice in there, Wyatt?
No, I was actually skipping today just to be here with
oh my gosh.
just to be here with you.
Here, we missed you. I feel bad about that. Okay, well that's no good. But oh well. Well, normally you're part of choir, so you would have been there and you'd have been part of that. So yeah, that's exciting that you are stretching yourself. Hey, before we get too much into this game, good luck on Romeo and Juliet, Wyatt. I mean, I'm so excited for you and what's coming up with that. Tell us a little bit about the show coming up.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. We've been working at it for a little over a month now. Only 1 week left. It's been flying by. Everyone's been working really hard on their lines. The set has come along so far, and it looks amazing.
Well, I'm excited for you guys. It has really come along. If you don't have your tickets to Romeo and Juliet yet, get out there, curate.com, and get your tickets for Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, and also all of those choirs are no doubt joining the student section, just filling it up more, hopefully to boost the Barons to a win tonight. I know a lot of them were excited to join the student section and are really looking forward to this. Here right in front of us, the East Noble cheerleaders are going, and they were just doing the East Noble cheers.
Yeah, it's the East Noble fight song there. And we have the Baron Brigade lining up over by the tunnel to bring in the DeKalb Baron football team.
Yeah, hopefully that Baron head will continue coming in use. These Barons running out, hopefully it hypes them up and gets them excited for this game because they're coming in with a lot of confidence with those past 2 wins.
Yeah, like I said, 2 wins in a row. That's definitely something DeKalb can build on tonight. East Noble has not had they haven't had a tough game yet. So, it could be something where DeKalb comes out, puts up a quick score, gets a stop and a score, and then you look at East Noble, how are they going to respond if they play it, if DeKalb's able to come out and score quick or get a stop.
Definitely. If they can fluster East Noble, they haven't had that challenge this season. So any challenge at all will definitely push them back and make them start thinking, and DeKalb will show themselves as a threat, and they should be taken as that.
Absolutely. This is a team that we've seen, weeks 2 and 3 put up lots of points and, not allow as many as they had in previous years. This is a DeKalb team that has scored lots of points, 40 points last week, and then the week previously they had 28 and only gave up, last week's score giving up 20 was a little bit of a throwing them off a little bit.
Grab the camera and go. Get out in the field right now. Get out in the middle. You got 6 minutes. Go. The team's going to run out. It's going to be exciting. Go. Yeah, go out there. Head up. Hey, above the 50 and below the head. Yeah, you're recording him. Have him do it. Had to send Wyatt out there. Didn't mean to pull him from you there, Baker, but we got to go do a couple of little things right here on the field. So excited to get him going out there, and they are shooting a facilities update. So they've been shooting a facilities update the entire year, and now the facility's full. So they're going to go out on the field and kind of shoot their, last facilities update. Like, here we go. So it could be kind of fun for them. We'll see how they do down there.
Yeah, I'm glad to see what's gonna look like at the end, and lots of
well, there's a lot of red over there tonight.
Oh yeah. So this is probably going to be the busiest game we're going to see all year, as East Noble travels very well, and the DeKalb home fans are coming in full force tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, it's homecoming, so everybody's excited about homecoming. So you definitely want to, be here to support first night in the studio and obviously everything else. So that's exciting, though.
Yeah, they had the grill fired up at 3:30. Burgers slapped down around 3:45-ish. Popcorn was in early. So overall, the concession stand seemed to be pretty well prepared tonight.
Well, the lady that runs it is just phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure she has a really good support system.
Big shout out to Carol Fike Baker. Mr. Baker's better half. I'll say that personally. I'm just going to go right out there and say it, okay? No. You guys are both great. You both do so much. Hey, East Noble taking the field here, coming on, and getting a whole bunch of attention from their home stands over here. East Noble got a lot of bleacher space here to watch this game tonight. That's exciting in a new stadium like this. So kudos to what's happening for all of us here. That's just exciting.
We do have one of the largest visiting bleacher sets in Northeast Indiana.
Well, tomorrow this place is going to be packed. There's no doubt. That's just going to be fun for them to actually see it and, be part of the band invitational.
Oh, yeah. They got, 23 bands coming tomorrow, playing all day. So if you want to see some great performances, come on out to DeKalb. All right, here come the Barons. They're getting ready to come out of the tunnel. Changed up a little bit on our changed up the run out song a little bit this week.
And here they come, the DeKalb Barons coming out tonight. And they're coming out. That's a great shot our camera crew's got right there. Coming out of the tunnel. Gotta love that, man, as the Barons come out tonight. They are pumped and ready to go. Hopefully tonight they get a great start here. That's what we're looking for.
That was Miles Dobson leading the Barons out with the black and red Baron flag. So we're gonna get out there and get this student section pumped up. This is a very large student section compared to what we've had here in week 1 against Angola. So way to show out Barons. And this hopefully gonna turn out being a very, very good football game tonight. Maybe the Barons can pull it off. And we can see the Barons tie up the East Noble record at 3-1 if they're able to pull this one off.
Well, there's no doubt, and we've got to acknowledge that East Noble's coming in tonight with wins over Fort Wayne Snyder, and Huntington North. Last week 39-0. So great conference win for them. So there's some really, really good things happening. They're just going to have to figure out exactly what happens as far as can they hang on tonight and beat the Barons, and that's what the East Noble Knights are obviously hoping tonight.
Yeah, that's, like we said earlier, anything can happen in Friday night football. You can be on top of the world one week, and the next week you're losing to a team that you thought you had no business losing to. So, just like college, just like pros, this is why you play the game. The Barons, we don't want to mention that it's been a long time since DeKalb's won a game against East Noble, but tonight very well could be that night.
Well, I did some double checking on that today. Okay, I think 2007 homecoming. And it was Coach Gaff, who's on the Barron sideline right now, against Coach Robertson, who's the head coach on the Barron sideline right now from East Noble, and DeKalb came away with the win. So you're right, 2007, if I'm right, they played homecoming game, and the Barons walked away with a win. So obviously we're hoping for a repeat of that tonight. We'll see if that actually happens.
Yeah, that sounds, 2007, I believe that is correct, and we have a series all-time stat win thanks to Joey giving us the stats.
He's been fantastic, getting us prepped and ready to go.
Yeah, East Noble leads the lifelong series 38-27. Something we pointed out earlier, East Noble defense has only allowed 7 points this year. Offense is averaging over 29 points a game. East Noble, coming off a state runner-up last year, #1 kicker in Indiana. So definitely a big, big mountain to climb tonight for the Barons. Both the Barons coming in 2-1, and Barons have looked very good the last 2 weeks. So DeKalb's won 2 games in a row. They're ranked 4th in the conference right now after 1 conference game. Eli McCormick is #5 in Indiana in average passing yards per game, and Xavier Bell is ranked #14th in the state in receiving yards. DeKalb completion percentage sits exactly at 50% this year, so hopefully that goes up.
Hello, and I am back from the student section, and they were just going crazy as the Barons were coming out.
Love that.
They're so excited for this game. Looks like we've got a ton of people, and they are ready to hype up this Baron team.
Great coverage down there, Wyatt. Thanks for getting the facilities update shot with Romeo. How'd that go for you? Good, I hope.
Yeah, it went really well. We were able to get in before they came out. We got a recording of them coming out and the student section getting all hyped up.
Love that, love that. So I look forward to seeing all that on BTV News, something else you can tune in and watch anytime you want. Just go there and check out BTV News, and you can check out what's happening.
That was Connor Schmidt returning the opening kickoff to about the 30-yard line. So good starting field position for your Barons tonight.
Yeah, and here's going to be the first test for the Barons to see how they handle this tough East Noble defense, and we'll see how it goes. Excited to see how it goes. We've got many great opportunities here and can just show conference who they are.
All right, and McCormick is going to take the snap and hand it off. It's going to be a short game, but positive yards there. Brady Collier on the run.
And I mean, that's all we need, really, because it doesn't matter how many times it takes. We've got a full quarter here to buff it out. Just one down at a time. Just keep getting first downs, and that's all we need.
McCormick's going to throw out to Spears.
Still going. They're down. Looks like just short of the first. Third and 4. Here we go. Barons with a chance. Flag on the play.
There's a flag. Hits the defensive tackle in the back. That was good. This is a good aim for the official if the flag was on East Noble, but it is not. It's going to be on the Barons.
Well, that's a tough call. And the Barons are going to have to work past that to make it through this game. The Barons here with a little bit harder to go.
going to be Bell in motion. McCormick able to step up in the pocket, gets that one off, and just off the hand of Meinhardt.
Yeah, just a slip there. And now it's 4th down. Barron's looking to kick. But still, the Barons, it's still their first opportunity on offense to work through this defense, and it'll give the Barron defense an opportunity to figure out East Noble and how they go.
Big shot. Big shout out to all those people tuning in tonight. We're so glad that you're watching us. We know we got people on the road traveling. They were shouting in on us. We're really, really glad we could bring you tonight's homecoming game. And thanks for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, and big shout out to the cross country team. Coach Beckman said they're heading up to Northrop tomorrow morning. Lots of PRs on the season so far, so run fast tomorrow, Barons, and have a good day.
Yeah, and right here, Emma, she's on the cross country team, and she may have a late night ahead of her before she heads off early in the morning.
Hey, nothing beats a bus ride nap.
Well, we're going to keep her busy for sure, right?
Yep, definitely. Here we go, our first look at the East Noble offense.
Biddle's going to hand it off to freshman Austin Phillips for the Knights.
Austin Phillips up the middle for a gain of 8.
So 8-yard pickup there for Phillips.
2nd and 3.
Not exactly what the Barons wanted, but here they go. Second down. Another rush. Looks like they got the first down.
Austin Phillips up the middle. That'll be enough for East Noble. 1st down.
Austin Phillips again with that play. They're probably going to be utilizing him a lot now throughout this game, as he is one of their leading rushers.
And it's going to be Phillips again. This time they're going to stop him for a loss.
Barons are able to collapse on that.
That was my first really big cheer from the outside, and I got to tell you, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Came from across the field.
Yeah.
The stands didn't erupt in front of us. It was clear across. And, we can't wait till we're on the other side of the field, too. We know it's going to take a little more time to get the press box done, but we're excited to be able to get over there soon, we hope.
Yeah, absolutely. We won't have to hold up this paper to block out the sun,
We've been doing that for a lot of years.
I know. We're used to it. We're not going to know what to do next time well, I guess I shouldn't say next week, but, when we're over there. All right, and that's going to be a quarterback keeper for Biddle.
He rolls into that one. Gain of 5, so just 6 yards short of a first. Here we go, it's 3rd down. Austin Phillips getting stopped there. Barron's able to collapse in on him for a loss. A great show of the Barron defense. Looks like the punting team is going to come out. Barron's doing a great job to just counter punch that East Noble offense after losing possession on their first run.
You got to be careful with East Noble here. Number 1, Riley Biddle, their quarterback, is also their punter. Low snap, fielded. Blocked!
A block!
Wow, big play. Tristan Blaker gets in there with the block.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is the play that we've been talking about all day. We said it's going to be a big game, but the first possession is going to be bigger. And the Barons, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better play than that right there.
Yeah, the student section is going crazy over there, along with every other football player here from DeKalb.
I mean, the Barons are going to take over here. Where, Ryan? What yard line? They're on the 14.
They're on the 14-yard line, taking over.
It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. The Barons' first possession tonight is going to be in the red zone.
Second possession.
Second possession in the red zone.
A great play there, and just what we needed, exactly like we were saying, to knock East Noble off of their pedestal, get them shook up.
And it's going to be Collier up the middle.
Kohler
Got a
keeping
little
it
room
for
to
a
run.
gain.
He's down to the 10. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play.
Great run there, almost getting blocked, but was able to spin out of it and just gaining that extra second, that extra push, just saying, and it was a great job by him.
No doubt, he always picks up a yard or two, and he's so solid. East Noble still, they got pass protection. They got 4 deep and 3 off the line. They got 7 guys not on the line of scrimmage right now trying to protect, which gives us running room. What's the call going to be? They're going to pass. Oh, and it's almost intercepted, but it is incomplete. I was worried a little bit about that.
It'll be 3rd and 7.
Dropped, and here the Barons are at 3rd down, looking to convert. Here's some of the pressure the Barons are facing.
Looking for their cue for the sideline. They got it. McCormick takes the snap.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, I think the Barons were in motion down here. Going to be offsides.
Tough again. That's the second flag already for the Barons offense.
And East Noble will definitely push them back there. Baker, do you take a chance and go for a field goal team here if you don't get this first down? It's 3rd and 12. Get on the board, get some points. Try to center the ball right here if you can a little bit. Obviously, you want the first down here.
I think this is that's a really good play. Get up 3-0 because anytime you can get the lead, and I don't think East Noble's played from behind at all this year. So if you get a chance to get a lead, you
back
gotta
to
take
throw.
it.
He pitches it up. It's going to be deep. It's off his fingertips.
Almost a one-handed catch there.
Almost. Just couldn't bring it down. So here's a call. This would be, right at the edge of our field goal kicker's range, right? That would put him out there around the 14, 15 right now. It'd be a 30-plus yard field goal.
Looks like the Barons are
They're
going for it. There's a jump there from East Noble.
That is going to pick us up. Now, that would get us into field goal range here.
That's really going to help the Barons.
Not going to get them a first down, but it's going to get them 5 yards. Going to get them down to about the 11-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 6. What is the call from the sideline going to be? I'm with you. I don't know. I almost put the kicking team on the field here, but they're not. They're going to go for it. Here we go. It's going to be 4th and 6. East Noble fans rocking their feet. McCormick back to throw. He's got pressure. He pitches. That's going to be knocked away. That's going to be no good.
All right, so tough call there. Just missed the touchdown. I'll tell you what I'm impressed with is this. So East Noble, if you look down here, they have a portable TV system down here that they can use to look at film from previous plays. So that's a pretty fancy piece of equipment down there.
Well, you know what? They're running stuff just like, you make it to state, you run some big things like that, things go really well.
Here we go, another East Noble possession, but way downfield from their target.
So, yeah, not bad position for the DeKalb Baron defense.
Great shot of our new stadium right there, filled with fans and filled with our kids. Literally looking good down there. Shout out to Gavin for getting over there and getting a great shot.
There's a successful catch, but a tackle.
Number 7, Keegan Derry.
That's a tight end, Derry from.
That's all we got.
go, rushing in.
Biddle's going to hand off to Phillips, who's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a foot.
Third down, Barons. If the Barons are able to stop here, that still won't leave. That'll still leave them in pretty good position.
Biddle's going to roll out, and he's going to let that one
He's
go.
gonna send it. Long gain there.
That's definitely a great pass, great throw. Caught it over his shoulder and running. Got tracked down though. Barron's going to keep it, but they are going to be on their own half of the field now as East Noble will take over on about the 30-yard line.
Getting caught on the 30. Well, that's not exactly what the Barons wanted to see there, but they're still doing great at putting pressure on this defense. They had to make him go for that. There's a stop there, looks like at the line of scrimmage.
That was a move from the running back there. That should be called a
Going to be a quarterback keeper there, you know, on the fake, but it's not going to get very far.
No, and that leaves him at third down.
It's third down.
Third down and about 8 here. Barron line been doing a fairly good job here right now.
Yeah, they've been holding them off.
Quarterback keeps it.
He is not going to get that
Taken.
first down. It's going to be close, though. Going to be close, but I don't think they're going to call it a first down.
Just got it. He was signaling for one of his receivers to get way down in the end zone, but just didn't have the time to make that pass.
Yeah, I was thinking they were going to have that. They don't quite make it.
Still short. East Noble here. Pressure on. Getting stopped.
And he lost the ball. And that's Barron football.
Barron's gained possession.
I'll tell you what, now that's the second big turnover of the night. You got to do something on that. That's big stuff right now.
Yep, and that was the freshman Austin Phillips on the fumble and recovered by the Barron defense.
Barons should definitely be standing tall here. They've done well to counter this tough East Noble team.
Well, and again, you know, we got 4 minutes to go in the first period, and we got a football game on our hands, Baker and Wyatt. And that's what we wanted. We just wanted a football game tonight. You know, East Noble coming in with confidence, thinking they can do it, but the Barons have prepared all week. They're looking up there at a new stadium, great shots. What a night for Friday Night Lights, which they're just now coming on, Wyatt. There you go.
This will be Vice on the run.
Getting taken down.
Couple of yards, but not going to make very much forward motion.
For 1 yard, it'll be 2nd and 9.
Just 1 yard.
All right, this is going to be a keeper for McCormick.
Picks up a little ground. Taken out by a host of East Noble kids there, though. Just kind of ran right into it. But, you know, going to be 3rd and long here, about 7 maybe. 3:30 to go here in the clock in the first period. We're tied at zeros on homecoming 2025. McCormick back to pass. He looks, he delivers. It's there.
There's the pass.
That's a reception. That's going to be the 33-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, very good pass. And the offensive line holding up tonight so far for the Barons.
Yeah, and that's one of the questions we were asking coming into this game, whether they were able to hold up against the experienced East Noble line, and they're going toe-to-toe with them.
First down, 10 to go.
2:45 left on the clock.
Barron's back. It's going to be a keeper up the middle. Not a quarterback keeper. He hands off. Couple yards.
Kohler taking it for a gain.
Kohler for gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Again, we see the same thing from Kohler. He continues just to knock off those yards, yard at a time. You know, you give him the ball and it's 3 or 4 yards at a time. Get the quarterback some room to work.
There's a pass. And East Noble taking them back down.
Gain of a few. You know, that's the thing. The Barons are going to keep chipping away at this first down yardage they're going to need.
Yep, and here's a 3rd down. Barons 5 to go.
Emma Book's doing a fantastic job on camera tonight. Gavin Horde down on the field doing a fantastic job with our remote camera, continuing to get good coverage. Not sure where he's at right now. I lost sight of him.
McCormick's going to roll out, and he's got Bell.
And they've got the first down.
First down, I just missed that because the drone came in. Is that their camera drone? Look right above us to the right, taking off.
I don't know, just heading out of view now.
I believe DeKalb's drone is up over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure whose drone. DeKalb's drone is up and over the end zone. You can kind of see it just stationary up there. Okay.
And that was really good to see from McCormick, getting some confidence there. He's actually currently ranked 5 in passing yards in the state.
Yeah. There's a picture of that drone. You can see DeKalb's drone hovering over the field, but I don't know whose white little drone that was that zipped in and out of there.
There's Kohler taking it.
Up the middle. For no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain, stopped just at the line of scrimmage. Here they've got 10 to go. 2nd down.
You know, Kohler coming in tonight, you know, he's just been running really, really well, and you got to appreciate everything he's doing. Picking up those little yards for us. Right now we need a couple of them right here. 2nd and 10. Cormick going to pitch it out there a little bit behind the receiver. That's going to be 3rd and 10.
That's going to be tough, leaving the Barons with 10 to go left here on 3rd down.
Only 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that throw from McCormick because that was a little bit of a floater. If that was any more upfield, that would have been close to the East Noble players.
And that's definitely tough considering how well some of these East Noble defensive players have done with interceptions this year.
Absolutely. McCormick rolls out, gets rid of one. Oh, just short.
And that's going to be tough for 4th down.
It's going to bring out the Baron punt team.
Set the punt for the Barons. Number 8, Drake Hall. Set deep to return for the Barons.
Still, East Noble won't have much time left once they gain possession.
Nice punt. Going to be a nice bounce, too, if we get to it. It's going to bounce out about the 18-yard line. Not bad. Now, out of bounds is good for us right there. You know why? They don't get a chance to run it. But out of bounds for you tomorrow is not good. You need to keep the little green thing between the lines. You understand that?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, just want to make sure. Out of bounds, bad thing for you tomorrow.
I'm catching your drift.
Okay, that's a good thing.
So is it on the line is out or in the line?
On the line is in.
Okay, so as long as it hits the line.
I love those
Yeah.
replays I see, like during the U.S. Open in Wimbledon, where the ball's just got a little bit of shadow on the white line. They're like, it's good. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me?
So all it's got to do is tap the line, and it's good to go.
Yeah.
All right. Look, you learned something new today.
Can be tough, though. Don't always get players who are the most honest with calls, so.
Well, I'm sure you always, err on the side of caution, so that it's never controversial.
I try my best.
Here we go. They're back to throw. They're going to pick it up. A great catch by the East Noble receiver. Not enough for the first down, but he is going to pick up about 6 yards on the play.
That was Alex Phillips, the older brother of Austin Phillips, on the reception.
It'll be 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 for the Knights here. Kicking it down. That's going to end the first quarter. Big shout out to some of our supporters tonight. Big Red sponsors. I said supporters, didn't I?
Sporters.
I said supporters, supporters, our sponsors tonight. First of all, the IHSAA. I want to thank them for all they do for all athletes across the state of Indiana. Big shout out to Big Red Sports and all they do for our kids, not only their spirit wear, but everything else they do as far as jackets and sweatshirts and stuff for our kids. Big shout out to Mefford, Weber, and Bly, Health Markets. Big shout out to Nike, one of our sponsors, so we appreciate them. Big shout out to the administration tonight. Our new stadium, fantastic night tonight for homecoming. And the sun setting over the fans with no sun in their eyes. Wish I could say the same right now, but we'll be there, boys. We'll be there, okay?
Pretty soon, it looks like the sun's getting low over the edge of the bleachers.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Thank goodness the bleachers are tall. So one thing for sure, we will not have the sun as long in our eyes as we do some nights, Mr. Baker.
Yeah, I kind of wish they would have not done a couple of those end sections and made it a little taller for us, though. We'd be good to go right now. But, yeah, it's almost down below that.
It is almost below the press box. What a great facility tonight. Coach Schlemmer and I, who's been here a long time, this is Schlemmer's in his – I didn't want to say 48th year coaching on the Barron team. I could be off on the year, but it is an incredible run. And doesn't teach with us anymore, but still coaches. And him and I were talking the other night back when it was still grass and we weren't allowed to practice on the field. We were talking about the hours he used to spend painting the Barron head and painting the end zones for the boys just so it was cool, And now, of course, we got a beautiful field. He's not out here 4 hours painting, It's just crazy. But what a great upgrade the facilities are tonight.
Throw is long.
Oh, and there is a penalty flag down by the lineman. So that's going to be, see what that is.
Flag on the field, no doubt.
Holding on the Knights.
So they're also going to lose ground. Here the Barron's good position.
Well, it is going to be 2nd and 15. I mean, there is no doubt this is going to help. And depending on what happens, who knows, maybe another block punt here.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Be a perfect time to get one, too. All right, he's Noble looking for the play. And, yeah, we had a scoreless first quarter.
And here's what I love about it, Ryan. We talked about this before the game. It's about denying them first downs, denying them opportunities. Take away that one big play, and all of a sudden we got an even game here tonight. So there's no doubt the Barons up the middle. Did I speak too soon? That's going to be a first down.
Yep. Well, that's been a little bit of what's hindered the Barons so far this year is, they give up that one run, right? Just that one blown assignment. And luckily, that was, yes, it was a first down, but could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, East Noble still way down the field from their goal, from their target. And Barron's still putting up a great effort on defense, doing a great job to halt these East Noble Knights.
Another run.
Getting pushed backwards by the Barons.
big shout out to Adam Snyder just checking in with us. One of our old BTVers. You got to love that.
Oh, yeah, Adam Snyder.
He just checked in. He's watching from his dorm room at Goshen College. Just made the varsity bowling team. They're on a bowling scholarship, doing
Awesome
some great.
job, Adam.
Yeah, we're proud of you, Adam. Thanks for doing such a great job. We're just thrilled that you're carrying on the legacy. Another great big shout out to Randy Bice, checking in with us tonight.
Randy Bice.
So
the legend.
It is. We had a little video problems earlier, and forever the great technician, Mr. Bice, tuning in and trying to help us out there a little bit. We think we got that back. Everybody should be having video and voice now. Not sure what was happening with our stream, but for some reason there, for the beginning of the game, we were capturing voice, but we were not capturing video. So hopefully we've got that all worked out now with a couple of fresh starts on some things. So hopefully you are getting a great picture. If not, man, text into us, let us an info, and we will definitely try to let you know.
Yeah, shout out to Rick Shaw watching from home, Jackson Lee watching from home, Tammy Althouse, and my brother Scott Baker watching from home.
Gotta love that. So hopefully if we have any issues, they'll surely let us know and let us know what we can do.
Yeah, and just to my sister-in-law, Courtney, go Barons.
There you go, Courtney.
She may or may not have been an East Noble grad, but we're not going to hold that against her.
Let's not let that slide, okay?
East Noble here gaining some ground with a first down from Alex Phillips, and now it was another catch by Alex Phillips and third down.
Oh, that's going to be a keeper for Biddle.
And they're going to get the first down. Barons are going to need to put up a tough fight here to stop this East Noble run.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Colin Bice watching from home, so both Bices joining us tonight.
I have my readers.
East Noble's moving pretty fast here, not giving DeKalb much time to settle. There goes Austin Phillips for a gain.
And shout out to Jake and Jamie Briley watching from the mountains of Tennessee. I'm pretty jealous of the Brileys this week then.
Would love to be watching with them. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, who wouldn't love to hear our lovely voices on vacation?
Absolutely. That's why I tell people, I say, we don't need the video to work. We got to listen to us talk.
You guys keep talking. It's good.
And Julie Mack. So lots of people letting us know they're watching. Great job. Thank you, everybody. And we hope to keep bringing you good games.
Yep, we'll try our best. And here down goes Austin Phillips again. Third down. Looks like it's on the 35. Gain of 1 here. It's a third down. Barons will need to do their best here to stop another first down.
Oh, the Barons are going to give it to them.
Really unlucky right there. They fall for whether it was a delayed cadence or whatever it was, but they got sucked off sides. And it's going to be first down, East Noble. Big first down for East Noble right there, because at that point they were out of field goal range. They really needed to hold them, the Barons did, and instead they're going to be first down, and we'll see here. 0-0, 8:28 to go here. That's going to run into a host of Barons right there, going to shut the run down.
Taking down Austin Phillips at the line, looks like.
And I don't know, I think that's second down and no gain. I think it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're going to bring in their backup running back, so Phillips unable to get it going, so they bring in number 25.
And I mean, Austin
Lucas
Phillips,
Neiman.
He's a big guy. It's a good thing that we're able to stop him. Good thing that we're able to plug those holes and catch this East Noble offense before they're able to get too big of a run there.
Hold up the middle. They are going to catch him and shut him down. He's going to gain about 4 yards on the play, I think, that time. But still, though, that's going to push this to 3rd and long. 6 about maybe, 3rd and 5. Baker, they kept it on the ground, They tend to throw next. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is, you're going to see one of two things. You're going to see a pass, probably a shot to the end zone, or you see a quarterback keeper from Biddle who is a phenomenal athlete.
Well, and they're going to go twice here. They're not going to kick it at this point. So they're going to take 2 downs to try to punch this across, get a first down, if not a touchdown. Going to be timeout.
And they're going to get moved back.
Delay of game. False start.
There we go. We'll take that. It's going to help the Barons out a bit.
Definitely going to take that.
Boy, I did not see that. And this is where I wish we had instant replay. You know? Definitely going to help the Barons. They're back to 3rd and 10 here.
So I think definitely a passing down here.
Biddle sends it.
Incomplete.
It's a great opportunity for the Barons. Here's 4th down. And East Noble most likely going to go for it.
Yeah, this is tough call for East Noble. You have a very good kicker on the East Noble sideline. But, it would be about a 46, 47 yarder from here. So go ahead and go for it on 4th and 10.
Looking to throw, sending it long, and
incomplete.
Yeah, going to be incomplete right there. East Noble thought there should be some pass interference there, but not going to happen. So we're going to send the markers the other direction. Barron's going to pick it up here on about the 30-yard line, maybe the 27, 29-yard line they're going to mark it at.
Yeah, I think if that was a more accurate throw, we may have seen a penalty, but that was a little bit over his head, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's hard to call it pass interference if it's not catching the ball.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So, obviously, they wanted it. Did he impede the receiver to get in place for it to be caught? I don't think so. It was just way overthrown. So.
The Kendallville faithful are not going to agree with this.
No, there's no doubt. We're sitting right in the thick of it, so we're not going to talk too loud. But hey, the Barons are taking back over. We still got a 0-0 ball game with 6:56 to go here in the second quarter on homecoming night. That's going to be a tough break right there.
it's a loss.
I would like to shout out the Barron Middle School 8th grade team shutting out East Noble this week, 49-0.
Gotta love that. What a night for the middle. Good future, those kids playing down there.
.6:30 on the clock, and Barons have still done a great job not letting East Noble score, not getting a field goal. The longer that East Noble goes without scoring, the more restless they're going to be, the more nervous they're going to be.
I totally agree with you, Wyatt. All year hey, he's wide open. Now that one there, that was tough. Both receivers were attempting it. I was hoping for a flag on the play right there.
Well, I think we are going to see a roughing down here.
We do have a flag in the backfield.
Oh, and there's the hooping and hollering from the East Noble fans. They are not happy with that.
Well, the thing about that is not a single person was watching the roughing.
Nope.
Because once he let go of that ball, everybody in the stadium was watching the pass, so nobody but the official was watching that. So how can everybody boo when?
Oh, well, that's what you're going to get.
It is, but it's like there's not a single eye in the stadium that wasn't watching that long pass going there because it almost was intercepted. Everybody was. And then all of a sudden people are upset about that.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for the Barons, out on the 41-yard line.
Giving another great shot for the Barons. McCormick handing it off to Kohler, but just getting caught up, his feet getting caught on some fallen players, and he's down and for a loss.
3 yards.
There are 2 flags, looks like.
Yeah, this will be a false start on the Barons.
And that's gonna hurt after that loss of 3. Here they are. Second down, 18 to go. Tough position to be in, but nothing these gents can't handle.
Well, McCormick's going to fake that one. He's going to get rid of it.
And a catch there.
Big catch.
Xavier Bell showing off why he is ranked like he is. And McCormick as well showing off his arm.
Yeah, McCormick, way to stay in there. He took a hit from Taden Getz on that play. Able to stay in the pocket, though, knew the hit was coming and got the completion for the first down.
Once again, a pass off to Kohler. Kohler for a gain of 3 yards, maybe.
For a gain of 1 yard. It'll be
1.
2nd and 9.
So here it's second down. Barons just chipping away at the field, slowly making their way across. 4:30 left on the clock.
Second down and short. Or second down long, sorry, after a short gain on first down.
McCormick sending it to Xavier Bell, making it down just past the 25. Another great play there for the Barons. So exciting to see, hyping up the Barons. The student section is getting excited as the Barons make their way down. Some great shots there by Eli McCormick. He's just done a great job at hitting those targets. Passing it to Kohler. Kohler making it way past for a first down. Nope, just short.
And timeout East Noble. They are in shambles right now. They're thinking, what is going on here? This is a team that last year we beat 35-0, and so far DeKalb is showing no signs of wanting to relive that game.
And here East Noble has played some tough teams. They've been winning by a landslide against multiple of them. And the Barons here are not allowing anything. Just scary to these East Noble players. This is going to be nerve-wracking for them.
Yeah, like we said, it's going to be interesting to see how they react to getting, to playing against an opponent that's able to move the ball on them, that's able to stop them, on offense. And this is going to be. He's going to be the kind of see what happens right here as the Barons are going to look to punch one in.
Yeah, and so far this has been a pretty quick game. What is this, the first time out so far?
Yeah, we're
almost at halftime already.
Yeah, 42 minutes in and we're already almost at halftime.
A Baron touchdown here right before halftime, that's really going to pump them up, especially going into the second half. East Noble will really need to regroup. There's Kohler for a slight gain.
The loss of 1 yard.
Loss.
Hey, good news, everyone. The sun has officially gone down behind the stands.
So much nicer to even see what we're doing. It's just crazy looking into our screens. The Barons need to pick this first down. Big play right here, 3rd and 3. They've got to pick this first down up. 11 seconds left on the play clock. It's back. He pitches. It's caught. That's a first down and more. It is going to be 1st and goal for the Barons. Will they strike first going into halftime? Can they send East Noble into the locker room behind? It is 1st and 10 in the red zone for the Barons.
See, but being across from the field from our student section, it's really going to be exciting to see what happens here and how our own Barons here will react to it.
Yeah, it's 1st and 10 for the Barons. He's back to run. Color with the ball. He heads up. Not going to make many. He's down to about the 8. Going to pick up about a yard. 2nd and goal.
1 yard.
2nd and goal for the Barons. McCormick back. Color lined up to his left. They take a look. 17 seconds to go. 2:07 left to go here in the half. The sun setting on the first half of Homecoming 2025, and we're in a 0-0 ball game. It's back to
McCormick passing it.
McCormick's got
to
it.
Bell.
He's in.
Is he in?
He is not. They're going to mark him at the 1 yard line.
Brought down at the 1 yard
The
line.
1 yard line. The Barons are knocking at the door.
The 1 yard line.
Yeah, they have East Noble defensive captains, arguing with each other down there, so that's nice to see.
That's what I
So,
saw.
timeout East Noble. Their coaching staff doesn't like what they see. The truth of the matter is, though, and I'm going to call a spade here, Baker. They go down and they beat Snyder. Snyder had 10 guys out of the game. They were playing shorthanded. They come back with a big win against a 6A school. And then they roll in for the rest of their season so far. And, they pick up that win against Fort Wayne Snyder after beating Wayne, all right? And then Huntington North. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know a lot about Huntington North, a conference game. We know East Noble is one of the top schools in the conference, if not the top school in the conference this year. But what have they got, can they hang out there?
Yeah, and this is something like East Noble, they are a good team. But something people don't realize is DeKalb is a very good team as well. You take, we all saw what happened week 1, that loss to Angola. It was a very rough start. The offense, the offense didn't get going in that game. The defense has played well all year.
Well, and we had about 4 or 5 mistakes in that game that really hurt.
All those fumbles, bad snaps,
Oh, my
fumbles.
gosh. Can we play decent?
Yeah.
And then we fumble. Play decent, fumble.
We did everything we could to not win that game.
All right, 3rd and goal. Here we go. Barron's back. Color lined up in the backfield. They don't give him the ball. They tried to push McCormick across, but he is not going to get there. All right, we talked about this earlier in the game, Baker. You're on the sideline. There's a 1:25 to go in the half. Do you go in with the lead, or do you throw for the touchdown here? The Barons could kick the field goal right here and take the lead.
A lot of people don't like what I'm going to say here. And I'm going to say you go in there and you pound that ball in. Okay, if you don't get it, you put them in a terrible field position. If you go to kick the field goal, we've seen DeKalb miss an extra point this year. It's not automatic.
Yeah, but there is no doubt. I don't disagree, but if I'm on the sideline, I'm going to take the other side of it. If I can send East Noble into the locker room knowing we're going to get the ball when we come out of the locker room, and they're behind 3-0, I'm telling you what, they're going in and they got some searching to do on what they're going to do. Either way, this is a 0-0 ball game right now. Not what East Noble anticipated. Why? It's 1-1. He's going for the touchdown. I'm kicking a field goal. What are you doing? I know you're playing tennis tomorrow, but I mean about the football game.
I'd say they should go for it. They've got some great runners.
All right.
They've got Kohler there, great at finding those holes. McCormick able to tag him with the ball.
Well, I am outnumbered, and it looks like the coaching staff agrees with you guys. I will say if they punch this in, it's a huge play for the Barons, and that's what we're hoping for. Here they go. Color lined up in the backfield to the left of McCormick. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Receivers on man-to-man coverage by the defense. McCormick takes a snap. He back to best. He's going to keep it.
Going.
McCormick's going in there, but he's not going to make it.
Oh. And it's an East Noble stop.
Well, we should have listened to Friels, but you know what? We will see how this goes.
Still, like you were saying, they're in terrible position with 1:15 to go.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario here is for some reason East Noble makes a big play. East Noble may down the ball here. They may just take a knee. They got a long way to go, a lot of field to use, and that's hard. So will they take a knee here and just try to get to the locker room with a 0-0 ball game, or will they try to run it down? Anytime I can put points on the board, though, I'm going to put points on the board. I don't care how I get them. I'm just going to do it. But, you make that and everybody says, see, Friels, we told you. But I don't know, just that's my philosophy. If I can get points on the board, That may be the 3 I need later if it's a 7-7 ball game or whatever. So however I can get them, I'm going to get them. I hate to come away empty-handed. You know me. I want to be the bride, not the bridesmaid every single time. All right. East Noble deep in front of their own end zone. You know, the other thing, though, Barons could force a turnover here to go. We got a minute to go here in the second quarter.
And no matter what, it's still not what East Noble was expecting. 0-0. And
yeah, last year was I believe it was 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. So definitely a different look from this Baron defense.
They're peeling around the outside. Austin Phillips still not getting taken down. A big gain there by East Noble. Looks to the 36. East Noble lined up already. Trying to save as much time as possible. Just trying to get down the field as quickly as possible. Here he goes.
Throw a deep pass. Nice defensive coverage.
A block there.
Xavier Bell.
A great job there. 12 seconds left. And this is going to be tough for East Noble to do a ton here with 12 seconds left.
Well, we just hope that big play doesn't show up. That's what we're after. We got to get into the locker room 0-0. You know, they have 1 play or 2 left. It's 2nd and 10. You know, if they can get this ball up, they could get maybe a second play off. They are going to go to the – oh, he's going to keep right.
Outside.
Going to be the first down, but he took a lot of time off the clock. They'll move the flag, but that clock's going to start with only 5 seconds left to go. I'm saying this is probably going to be the last play of the game.
That's it. That's it. Ooh. Mismanagement. Mismanagement on the play call. They didn't get the play call in.
Once the flags are moved, the clock starts.
Yeah, once that ball is set, that's
East Noble's not happy, but that's the way it goes. They're going to say that's a homer, but you know, they called that right. The ball got put down, and they didn't have the play called in, and boom, the clock started, and 5 seconds was gone.
Yeah, you have to be, and being a coach, you have to be ready for that play in that says you get up there, you spike the ball. There's no looking over to see what the call is. You get up there and you spike it.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are going to keep going here. We're going to run halftime here. Our stream has been cutting in a little bit. We've had some great audio tonight, but we know the stream has been lagging a little bit on our television side, so we are working on that right now, trying to figure that out, and we're going to try to make some changes here if we can, but we're not sure it's on us. There's just a lot of people in this stadium tonight, so whether it's a signal or whatever it is, but we're going to try to work that out. We know you got audio coming, so you're going to be part radio tonight, and you're going to be part TV tonight. We're going to keep doing what we can to bring you both and keep working on that video signal to try to get it out there for you, and hopefully that will get to you and we'll be okay.
Yep, and down at the East Noble TV station, it looks like we found out who that drone belonged to.
That was a white drone.
Yep, I saw him landing it in.
Yeah, that is the East Noble drone that we see, the white one that keeps flying in and out, and that's what's actually providing the video to this really cool TV box they have down there. They actually brought that in on a John Deere riding lawnmower today, so that was really exciting to see. You know, that really, par for the course there, but yeah, brought it in on a John Deere riding tractor lawnmower type deal.
I guess they've got to do what they've got to do. It's a pretty cool setup there, and it's great to see. For East Noble, it's great to see. Good for them.
Yeah.
A rival. Wish we could have a setup like that.
You wish you, but it is. What's Northeast Indiana if you don't have something brought in on a John Deere riding lawnmower? Like, come on, that made me laugh so hard today when I saw that come in. So, I was excited to see it. And if you look around, like there's a lot of John Deere green out here. So, Yeah, overall, so far, wow, 0-0. You know, nobody here would have guessed 0-0 game. I thought we would have had scores from both teams. Fortunately, our defense has played very well, and our offense is, a foot away from having a touchdown.
Yeah, I was definitely not expecting it to be 0-0. I doubt the student section was either, and they've gotten extremely hyped throughout this game, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty more opportunity to come. And it's they're the freshmen coming, Parker Vince and Allie Hartsaw. Going across in front of the new stands, Owen Shackhow and Danon Azarud. As Friels likes to say, Danny. For the junior class, my class, Taylor Hanshoe and Baden Quinn. And then multiple upcoming for the senior class.
Nominees for homecoming, King and Queen for the class of 2026 are as
This is
follows.
for home King and Queen.
Jack Longschwager is escorting Malia Bowling.
Jack Longschwager and Malia Bowling there.
Jack is the son of Stacy and Lars Longschwager. He has participated in track and field, NHS, Student Athletic Leadership Club, Spanish Club, Student Government Organization, and Barron Nation. After high school, Jack plans to attend Indiana University for pharmacology and Spanish. Malia is the daughter of Nicolette and Giovanni Flores Valley. She has been involved in volleyball and stage production. After high school, Malia plans to attend college and study nursing. Luke Kiesler is escorting.
Here we go.
Claire
Next
Woodcox.
up is Luke Kiesler and Claire Woodcox.
Luke is the son of Michael and Luke Kiesler.
A couple there.
In tennis, softball,
Two good friends of mine.
and track and field. After high school, Luke plans to attend Franciscan University to earn his PhD in philosophy. Claire is the daughter of Brad Woodcox and Amy Fear. She has been involved in cross country, stroke wire, track, theater, student government, and National Honor Society. After high school, Claire plans to attend Indiana University to study biology, after which she plans to become a physician's assistant. Logan Hartzall is escorting Julia McBride.
Here's another couple, Logan Hartsaw and Julia McBride. Logan's actually on the tennis team, so he's going to be playing tomorrow after tonight, after another late night.
Student Athletic Leadership Team, National Honor Society, and Spanish Club. After high school, Logan plans to pursue a 4-year degree in business and public finance. Julia is the daughter of Brad and Kathleen McBride. She has been involved in volleyball and NHS. After high school, Julia plans to go to attend college and study audiology. Jackson Brand is escorting Ashlyn Brandon.
Next up, Jackson Brand and Ashlyn Brandon.
He has been involved in football, track, and FFA. After high school, Jackson plans to return to his family dairy farm as the 4th generation. Ashlyn is the daughter of Era and Sarah Brandon. She has been involved in FFA. After high school, Ashlyn plans to attend college to study medical imaging. Zeke Penrod is escorting Kylie McCann.
Zeke Penrod and Kylie McCann up next.
Brandon Penrod. He has been involved in football and basketball. After high school, Zeke plans to join the workforce. Kylie is the daughter of Melissa and Mike McCann. She has been involved in volleyball, softball, boys volleyball management, NHS, and campus life. After high school, Kylie plans to attend St. Francis University to study medical imaging and sonography. Xavier Bell is escorting Hayden Wallace.
Now Xavier Bell and Hayden Wallace, the last of the candidates for prom king and queen.
He's been involved in football and track. After high school, Xavier plans to attend college and study exercise science. Hayden is the daughter of Amanda Wallace. She has been involved in cheerleading and student government organization. After high school, Hayden plans to attend college and study dentistry. Thank you to Big Red Sports, Kona Ice.
All great candidates for prom king, not prom king and queen, but homecoming king and queen.
This year. Additional thanks go to Jimmy John's of Auburn, Wendy's of Auburn, NCG Cinema, Auburn Dairy Freeze, YMC DeKalb County, Classic City Creamery, and Combat Ops.
And here, before they name them, the DeKalb Marching Band is coming on, and for halftime, they will be performing their new show. We were able to watch this during SST today. The whole school came out to the field and was able to see it, and it was a really cool show, really exciting to see how Adam Mission has been able to push them hard and the success that has come from it. And they'll be here tomorrow having a huge competition, and from what I've heard, they're very excited for it.
Will be crowned by last year's King and Queen, Caden Hinkle and Paige Story.
Caden Hinkle, a previous member of BTV.
Claire Woodcocks.
There's Claire Woodcocks, homecoming queen.
Claire has decided to donate her portion of the fundraising to Auburn Women's Care Center. Your homecoming king is Luke Kiesler.
And Luke Kiesler is homecoming king.
Luke has decided to donate his portion of the fundraising to the Eckerd Public Library.
Both really good friends of mine. Congrats to both of them, and really hope they're able to serve the position well. They were able to gain over $1,700 for their charities, which is just great to hear for those charities.
Halftime entertainment. Please welcome the Barron Brigade.
Barron Brigade now taking the field. Exciting to see.
Joey Hopper here, just chiming in. I apologize to anybody who's watching. I know we don't have camera right now. We are working on getting that fixed for the second half, so hopefully that we'll be able to let everybody see the game. We will continue to announce, but as the Brigade is playing, Ryan, and looking towards you guys, how do you think this game has gone so far?
You know, I think this has gone fantastic for the Barron defense. You could not have asked for a better night for the Barron defense so far in the first half. Barron offense, you know, they struggled to get going. They had a great drive, fell just shy before the half. You know, nothing to be ashamed of, Barron offense, but you know, obviously you got to get a score. Coach, like Friel said, you have to maybe kick that field goal, get those 3 points going with the lead. But you know, you never know if you're gonna make that field goal. For East Noble, defensively fantastic. You know, they're a fantastic defensive team. You know, like we said, they've only given up 7 points all year. Offensively, they are off tonight. You know, fumbling balls, they haven't done that this year. You know, getting punts blocked on special teams. You know, they have struggled to move the ball, minus a few big plays. I definitely look for the East Noble coaching staff to make some huge halftime adjustments. So really, this game is going to come down to who makes the better halftime adjustment and who better executes their halftime adjustment. So two big factors coming in this second half, and I think we're going to see an exciting ending to the game.
I completely agree with you. Defense has driven this game. I think that both coaches and both sides have been very greedy when it comes to, hey, it's a fourth down. Should we kick these extra points, or should we just choose to go for it? And I think that's cost a lot of points this game. I think that it would be a lot more points on the board for the Barons, especially because I think it was 2 times that they were right there. They could have kicked, and they chose not to. So completely fine. They went for it, and things happened, but would be nice going into halftime to have 6 points rather than 0.
Yeah, you know, obviously we would have liked to have, you know, any points out of there, but the defense is holding their own, and they're doing everything they can to keep the Barons in this game, which so far, I mean, we're 0-0 at halftime. Like I said, nobody had that on their bingo sheet for tonight.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I know Xavier Bell especially has had an amazing day today, both on defense and offense. He's been really driving this Barron offense and defense, getting receptions, blocking. He's just been a great asset to the Barons tonight.
Definitely, and it's been great to see the all-around effort by the Barons because Xavier Bell, he's been essential for this Baron offense and defense, but there have been no slackers on either line. Brady Kohler putting up some good rushing yards, finding holes, and he's just been able to move the ball well. Tristan Blaker with his play earlier in the game where he was able to block that punt. That was just a great job by him, and they've just all given the rest of their fellow Barons great opportunities to find themselves in positions where they have that chance to say, should we go for it or should we go for the field goal? Because it's always nice to have that, be in that position, because we've been in that position more than East Noble has. And even that they weren't expecting.
I completely agree. We do have video back, so we are going to pay attention and watch the marching band as they perform.
Right, and we have the Baron Brigade out here.
They're doing a great job here. That was just their first part of the show, and it's really exciting. I mean, I've seen it from multiple angles now. During Powder Puff, I saw it from the sidelines, and earlier today I was able to see it from the student section on these old stands we're on, and now up here from the booth. It's just really interesting to hear and see the differences in the angles, and it's so obvious how we're able to see all the work that the Barons are putting into this.
Yeah, so we're not used to, having the Baron Brigade facing that way, but like you said, this is a brand new facility tonight, the unveiling of our new bleachers, and yeah, so they're all enjoying the show from that side.
Yeah, definitely, and it's given me a great opportunity to try to understand the show because I can't always follow them exactly. Not that they're not doing a great job. They put so much effort in and really do incredible work. But honestly, I wasn't even thinking about that, and I was wondering why everything seemed a little bit different than earlier.
Yeah, really kind of confusing back here trying to figure out what's going on, but and we do apologize again for the technical difficulties. Our air is our fans for the computer is not working the greatest right now, and it did get kind of warm up here, so that's what's affecting our video for tonight. But audio should still be there. We're doing very well. And, yeah, overall it's been a bit of fun time to bring everybody to the game tonight.
Yeah, hopefully nobody's getting tired of our voices yet.
Yeah, you can always mute us and stare at the blank screen, I guess. Yeah, hopefully it goes back. Hopefully it goes back to having some video. But
yeah, my mom was really excited last night. She was asking me how she could watch or listen to us here, and I was telling her DeKalb TV, and so maybe she's listening right now, confused why we don't have visuals, but they're on now, and hope you're enjoying the show, Mom and Dad.
yeah, and your brother's probably, hopefully, Eli's watching.
Some great sound coming from this band, and again, they're really excited to compete tomorrow. Anyone who's interested can show up here at DeKalb High School all day. There are going to be marching bands from all over performing here on this same exact field. So many people are going to be coming out to see it and support their marching bands. And you can come see the Baron Brigade as well. A lot of people filling up those new stands, and still the new concession stands are not open yet, but we have put up a temporary trailer that's been selling concessions to everyone over there, which has been really nice, I'm sure, for all of those fans.
Yeah, I know the concession crew was scrambling around Wednesday night when they found out that there was going to be a trailer over there. They're like, oh, we got to find more people to work it. But it looks like, they've done a great job of keeping the line down and doing well over there.
Just a note, our new stands are so dark you can barely pick up the
And just looking at the outline over those new stands, it's really beautiful to see. It's a great background for this Baron Brigade show.
Yeah, great background overall. And yeah.
Here we go, 2 minutes left in halftime.
So something you got to be careful. If the band is not off the field, I believe there's a possibility that there could be a
Well, as you can tell, East Noble's coming back onto the field.
And what were you saying there about the band?
Well, I remember there was an issue in Garrett a few years ago of the band not being off by the time the clock hit zeros, which resulted in a delay of game penalty. I'm not sure if that's been, something that's been removed from the rule book, but it's definitely something to see over the next 61 seconds.
Well, the band is definitely running every which direction right now. There's no way they're going to make it off in 55 seconds, although I should never underestimate the brigade. But they are moving.
It looks like they're struggling down here with this last couple benches, but I think overall they're going to get it.
And there comes the Barons. They are on the field. It doesn't look like the Baron Brigade is in the way. So
here the Brigade's going off.
Barons are back on the field.
In student section going wild just to see their Barons. DeKalb starting with possession the second half, which is going to be a great opportunity for the Barons to use the confidence from halftime from this first half and move on and hopefully score here at the beginning of the second half.
Well, no doubt. I had to walk in and do some equipment changes, okay, so we can work out these video issues.
Are you guys broadcasting this game right
We are.
That's an overtime cheat sheet card. In case we get to overtime, that gives you the rules that we have.
Thanks, appreciate that, thanks. But every place I walked through the stands, because it was really weird walking into the building here because there's no DeKalb people on this side. It was crazy, even getting to the building. There was white jerseys everywhere. But every single conversation was, I thought we were supposed to blow them out. What's the matter? Do we have guys that like, even the East Noble fans are in shock every place I walked. So it was just interesting to make that, normally you walk through the DeKalb fans and you're saying hello to people, hi, you're talking. Well, first of all, I didn't know anybody, so I wasn't talking to anybody. So I was just listening to conversations as you go. And, yeah, I think even the fans are a little bit shocked. So, well, hey, we are going to hope that it continues to be a great game tonight.
Yeah, and like for those of you watching at home, it is 0-0 after the first half. So, I mean, anything can happen in this second half.
And not for a lack of excitement there. It's been plenty exciting, lots of plays, lots of opportunities, but for both teams, it's really been a great game to watch, even if it has been low scoring. The Bears and it's really exciting to see how they continue to stack up.
Beautiful sunset tonight over the stadium. Stadium is really dark. The one thing I'm looking at, we've got a little bit of light shining on the empty bleachers there, but I'm realizing two things. First of all, it was blackout tonight.
Yep.
So everybody in the stadium is wearing black, and it almost looks non-existent. You almost can't see the stadium over there in the picture. Now, obviously, if we get a zoom-in shot or we get something closer, you can see, the bleachers are there and everybody's there in black. But the stadiums are filled with black tonight. So, yeah. Students are having a great time tonight. They're out and supporting. They also found themselves in a football game. So they are pumped and ready to go. You got some fat heads down there on the fence, Some people. Is there a Wyatt Nepper fat head for tennis?
I don't think so. Not yet. No one's made it.
Your parents haven't got you a fat head?
I feel like there should be.
I need to talk to your mom, okay? If she's listening, Mr. and Mrs. Nepper, what about a fat head on the fence of Wyatt Nepper? Just saying,
we could get one for BTV.
We
and
could
put it up here.
We could get a BTV crew shot fat head. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah.
That may work better than tennis. We don't always have the biggest cheering squad out there. It is exciting here tonight to see how
I've
the
been there a
football
couple
fans
times,
have
and
been
you've
supported.
been people. There's
You
been
have,
people
you
there
have.
cheering you,
Yeah.
So, but I won't say it's a blackout night for the tennis team.
Definitely never not been like it is in that student section.
I get you. There they are, pumped up tonight.
As well they should be. This is an exciting game.
Well, here we go, man. It is 0-0, and we're down to what I like to say a 24-minute game, Mr. Baker.
Oh yeah, it is a new game. You're playing one half now. The seniors for DeKalb, they're saying we want to win this game, so they're going to do whatever they can in this last 24 minutes. And here comes the opening kickoff.
24 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Barron football homecoming night 2025. East Noble receives it on the 20. They're out to the 25, to the 30. Now they're out to the 32. And the Barons are going to get a takedown, and the Knights are going to take over on their own 32-yard line. I missed the opening talk. I misspoke earlier. I thought we were getting the ball the second half, but obviously not.
No, we got the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
It was a very quick. We had 3 quick plays and punted. So it is East Noble ball to start the second half, and let's hope this Barron defense can pick up where they left off.
Well, it is Barron football, 0-0 East Noble with 1st and 10. East Noble back to throw. Receiver downfield. They're going to throw to him. It's going to be, almost intercepted. I was almost going to call that, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, that would have been a big play for the Barons.
Why? Did you think he had it, though?
It looked a little low, but
I thought he was going to lean out there
close.
and pick that up, man. I was hoping there. Him had a great shot.
Would have been an impressive play by him.